Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Bill 2416 is all about equality. We talk many times on this floor about the equalities that may exist in society, but I think we can all agree the inequality in K-12 education is the worst of all inequalities because it becomes the foundation for other concerns of inequalities, whether it be economic or incarceration inequality. Mr. Speaker, House Bill 2416 addresses a unique type of charter school that would stand up to provide wraparound services that public schools were never meant to handle, and services that are necessary for the success of students to reach their true potential. These services would include nutritional services, they would include healthcare services, they would include dental services and after-school services, Mr. Speaker. You know, Mr. Speaker, we have some amazing schools in the Commonwealth of Virginia, but not all schools are created equal, and not all students have the basic needs of nutrition and basic health care met at home. And our public school system was never meant to provide those services amongst some others. And Mr. Speaker, what this bill does is it allows entities to come to the Commonwealth, and some of them have done this in other states, to provide those services, but what they're asking for is this policy to be in place so they know that when they submit that application, when they go and spend all the time, all the effort, all the money, all the resources with them and their partners to put an application in, that they'll get a fair shake, that they won't get thrown aside or thrown in a wastebasket like has happened in the past that we know. And Mr. Speaker, I would say that there's interest in this now. Many of us know Pharrell Williams is from Virginia. And Pharrell Williams has as much of a passion about education as he does about music. And he has a strong interest in creating a charter school such as this. And Mr. Speaker, I would tell you, he's even enlisted the help of Jeffrey Canada, who actually did this in the Harlem Children's Zone up in New York City, where he took over 90 blocks of Harlem when they couldn't give that area away. And now it's one of the best school areas you can find up there. And we see the same thing also in the Meeting Street schools in Charleston, South Carolina, Mr. Speaker. And I've had the opportunity to visit them both. And I would ask that we engross this bill and pass it on to its third reading so we can help the children here that suffer and get lost in the cracks because they don't have access to these services.